Hi, this is David Bliven, Bronx and Westchester divorce attorney with another episode of Lessons from the Divorce Wars. So there's been a few inquiries over the years where people say, I don't understand why I should pay many thousands of dollars to retain one attorney when the other attorney across town or downtown or uptown in another borough, another county will charge significantly less. I just don't understand why should I not hire a quote-unquote cheaper attorney or lower cost attorney. Well, let me expand on that. So number one, a lot of attorneys charge based on experience. So the more experience an attorney has, the more they're going to charge. Generally speaking, if you can afford to pay for a better, more experienced attorney, you should. So that's number one. Number two, attorneys charge where they are. So an attorney with a nice office in a nice neighborhood is going to charge more than an attorney that has an office in a, no offense, not so nice neighborhood. Another thing is, attorneys charge more if they have objective qualifications. So, as but one example, if an attorney is listed as a super lawyer via Thomson Reuters, if an attorney is rated AV, that's a rating that Martindale Hubbell gives out to attorneys. An AV rating is the top rating that any attorney can have, and it means they have the highest rating for legal ability and ethical standards. They have a 10.0 AVO rating, if they have a whole bunch of Google reviews or AVO reviews, if they're a certified divorce financial litigator, all those are objective qualifications. In other words, they're things that you can double check about your attorney as opposed to going in and just shopping around and having one attorney say, well, take my word for it, I'm a good attorney. Well, there are objective qualifications that you can test. Another thing is many attorneys that charge lower fees are what the lawyers in the course call 18B attorneys. So this is no slight against those attorneys. Some of them are very, very good. But 18B attorneys tend to have much higher caseloads than the normal average ordinary attorney. What is that going to mean for you? Well, if one attorney has a caseload of 200 cases and another lawyer has a caseload of about 70 or 80 cases, again, if you can afford a better attorney, you should hire an attorney that has a much, much lower caseload. They're going to be able to devote a lot more time to your case, and they're going to know who you are. So a lot of times people hire these quote-unquote cheaper attorneys, and then they can't get them on the phone, they can't get an appointment with them, they can't get them to answer the email. And if you have an important issue, you have assets or property at stake, you have children at stake, you're going to want to contact your attorney, and you're going to be frustrated because you only spent a few hundred or a few $1,000s on your lawyer, and you now can't get a hold of them. So if you're looking for similar answers to questions like these, you'll want to check out my blog. Find it at blivenlaw.net/blog. See you next time.